on IWTV News.
Defending the fort. A pack of dogs invade Titan Stadium. Bark bigger than their bite. The flames of acceptance. Students from around the world fire up a fun night. Playoff time, baby. The Iowa Western women's soccer team takes a shot at a new beginning. And Halloween in the hallways. Freaky Friday for the teachers. Students beware.
From the campus of Iowa Western, you're watching IWTV News.
Hello and welcome to IWTV News. I'm JJ Davis. Now, the third-ranked football team in the nation has the week off. That's right, as Iowa Western takes some time off to relax, heal up, and get ready for the stretch run. Now, the Reivers close out their regular season with 2 of their last 3 in Council Bluffs. And first up, a pack of greyhounds. Big Blue comes running out on a sun-splashed Saturday. Iowa Western shakes on it with 2-5 Fort Scott. The home team turns the ball over on its first 2 possessions. TJ Starks intercepted. The dark side in the Fort backfield from the get-go. Daniel Isom, a bone rattler. Late first quarter, Starks finds Michael Zachary, and number 1 does the rest. 35 yards down to the Greyhound 26, and then 3 plays later, TJ hits Nick Singleton, and number 6 turns it into a 17-yard scoring play. Reivers are on the board, 7-0.
Reivers, Nick Singleton.
Next possession, TJ Starks out with an ankle injury, so in steps quarterback Clay Beathard. The sophomore scrambles to the Fort 9-yard line. A Hunter Pinnacle short field goal drops in 3 more points, 10-0 after 1 quarter. Another big day for Michael Zachary, the redshirt sophomore from Dowling, 10 catches, 133 yards, including the 16-yard TD strike, 17-zip Big Blue.
Touchdown, Reivers!
Sophomore linebacker Willie O'Hara sets a single-season record with his 103rd solo tackle. O'Hara, 13 total tackles, including 2 sacks and 2.5 tackles for loss. Less than 3 minutes to go in the half. Beathard scrambles, lets it fly. Marcel Barbie's got it, 50 yards for the touchdown.
Reivers to Marcel Barbie.
Coach Stroh and Iowa Western 24-0 at the break. Third quarter, Clay Beathard 17 of 37 for 241 yards to Nick Singleton. Hunter Pinniger, his second of 3 field goals. This one from 23 yards out, 27-zip. The dark side limits the Greyhounds to just 238 yards. Gang tackling gets a safety here, 29-7.
Come on, man. Come on, Phil. Let's go.
The Reivers, 491 yards of total offense. Milton Sargba, inside, then outside. Closes it out with a 28-yard TD run. Big Blue runs over the Fort, 39-7.
Come on, Milton Sargba.
I didn't think we played, we came out ready to go. I thought maybe we had a step down or step down to our level of competition at times. And, you know, and it's hard. You know, I mean, what do those guys got to lose? They're 2-5. They're going to hand in their stuff here in a little bit, and we're trying to make sure that our guys are playing.
Yeah, TJ's great. I always stink seeing him go down. But yes, sir, always next man up. And growing up playing football our whole life, you just got to try not to make every moment too big. Just have fun with it.
Just so happens on that play right there, he put a perfect pass in my hands, and I caught it and ran it in the end zone. So, you know, I mean, just something that me and Clay have always been working on since the beginning of the season.
What's it mean to break that record?
I mean, it's a big deal. You know, a lot of people told me like not to go here when I was coming here in the first place. Didn't think I could play, and you know, I just think I proved a lot of people wrong, and it proves that we're great team defense too.
He made some big plays again today. You know, he's just all over the field. So, you know, I thought defensively, I thought we played well almost the entire game. Offensively, I don't think we came out ready to go, okay? But they did some things. It's still 39-7. The thing I'm disappointed about, guys, we have to be more disciplined. You play like that, next week, you're going to get beat.
Next week at Butler, and Iowa Western has never won in El Dorado, Kansas.
1, 2, 3! Iowa Western! Go down, dark side!
And what's that saying? Now, if you can't play with the big dogs, then stay on the porch. How about those big dogs? Quite a bite, huh? really like Clay Beathard. You can tell this kid is a football junkie. I mean, all his life, or at least he comes off that way, has no fear. And I like that. Michael Zachary, a.k.a. the Human Zigzag, another impressive performance. Now, every time number one has the ball, fans lean in just a little more as the Zack Attack can score from anywhere. And what more can you say about Willie O'Hara? The perfect example of what Iowa Western football is all about. This mini Butkus, Willie, is only going to get better and better. Now to the penalties. Just killed Big Blue. Absolutely killed the Reivers. And like Stroh said, got to clean it up or good luck at Butler. Again, Iowa Western has never won there, but there's always a first time. Regional champs. Again, the 5th-ranked women's soccer team in the nation stays home for the regionals. But before that, a dinner for the ages. A step back in time with music when we come back.
From the campus of Iowa Western, this is IWTV News.
Everything starts out small. The things that hurt us, they all start from somewhere. The words we say, the things we do, they can grow into something else. What was small and innocent can become big and sometimes scary. All it takes is one comment, one picture, one video for something to catch fire. But a big problem doesn't need a big response. Not at first. Even if we don't know what to say, the eye emoji can be that first step we take. Let's all pledge to take that first small step together and change the world in a big way. I'm a witness, and so are you.
Iowa Western is the home for kids from all over the world. It's a mini melting pot, so to speak. And I get to meet some of them. It's pretty cool to hear the culture, the language. It's pretty neat. Now, what happens when they all get together? Well, it's quite a scene. Here's IWTV student Maridani Garcia.
Iowa Western is our home, away from home. Residence Live hosts monthly events to bring international students together. Hot dogs and plenty of conversation are on the menu at Shady Lane Ranch in Council Bluffs.
So we have almost 100 international students. They're from over 37 different countries, and that's a really unique opportunity to bring everybody together. We know that it's just a different experience. So we want to make sure that we have supports in place, and part of that is being able to offer opportunities for students to get all together and to talk about different experiences, as well as to become friends and have an opportunity to hang out. But based on the laughter and some of the hay being thrown on the ride, I think they're having a good time.
I think it's always a good idea to get accustomed with your fellow students, because they're also the ones here who are representing Iowa Western, so it's a good opportunity. I think it was a great experience coming and getting a look over the city of Omaha, so I think it was a wonderful experience. I personally never done anything like this before. There are a lot of friendly people here, and even though you're here for such a short time, the people here leave a lasting impression on you.
Over 30 international students take part in the sweet occasion. With IWTV News, I'm Maridani Garcia.
Thanks, Maridani. From an international gathering to an international flavor, one that is centuries old. It's time to step back in time and feast your eyes on the way it was, to the tune of IWTV student E.J. Wren.
Parents, students, and friends gather in the Black Box Theater. They've come to celebrate a Renaissance-themed experience. It's known as a Madrigal Feast.
That's the first time I've ever been to a Madrigal Feast. They did a really good job.
I thought it was great. I thought it was entertaining and It was kind of educational if you didn't know, what the Renaissance feasts were like.
My gracious friends, I bid thee welcome to this, our ancient revel, the finest of food and drink, of song and dance, and other sultry entertainments.
I think they all did a really good job. It was super entertaining, the food was really good, they all memorized their lines well, so I thought it was overall really good.
The event is presented by the vocal and instrumental departments. It includes a 4-course dinner catered by the culinary department. Entertainment is partially organized by the theater and visual arts departments.
My favorite part was the play.
Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. Chaucer with Shakespeare did concur that love is blind.
Of course, my daughter was in it, but it was very entertaining. And as I understand, they wrote parts of it themselves. So I was very impressed.
My daughter's in the concert choir. She's second year of school up here, so decided we'd come up from Beatrice, Nebraska, and see her.
Mainly, I came out to see my daughter, but it's a good opportunity to support the arts at Iowa Western.
I know some people that are in the chamber choir and they were on the Royal Court, so I came just to support them. Definitely the chocolate cake at the end, it was delicious.
Yes, food is real good.
The feast lasted approximately 2 hours. It was held twice, once on the 25th and again on the 27th. With your IWTV News, I'm EJ Wren.
Thanks, EJ. Now to some music that's more my speed. Long ago and oh so far away. Her music, far away but never forgotten. She made her mark on the music scene that has stood the test of time. Here's IWTV student Devin Holcomb.
Even with well-known music, preparation for this group is key.
That's right, you don't sing chorus with good.
Close to you, the music of the Carpenters is ready for their show at the Iowa Western Arts Center on October 26.
The music is very timeless. It's 50 years. They're coming up on their 50-year anniversary of when they started, and they had 15 #1 hits on the adult contemporary chart, which is kind of unheard of in such a 8-year span that they had. So I always loved the music and listened to it.
As the 6-person band finishes their sound checks, people start filing in at the Arts Center. Fans of the Carpenters say the concert offers a great opportunity to listen to the music they enjoy.
Yeah, even after all these years, yes, we still are big fans. We've only just begun.
Yes, we've only just begun. It was our wedding song.
It was our wedding song 40-some years ago.
We've only just begun to live.
Well, it's the music of the 60s. That's the era I was growing up in back in the high school days or early 20s, so too bad it isn't the original Carpenters, but it'll be fun. It's some good entertainment for Council Bluffs.
Even if it's not the real Carpenters performing, the audience is full of passionate fans nonetheless, and you can say the love is shared from the stage.
They're wonderful. We have the best fans. We have the most supportive,
yeah, and
loving.
They have great stories of things that we don't even know.
Yeah, because they saw them. We
nice
didn't get to see them, so they got to see them, and that's amazing to us because they share those memories for us that then we get to tell those stories to other people as well.
The Chicago-based band travels coast to coast and plays year-round. For more information on the next show to hit the Iowa Western Arts Center, visit artscenter.iwcc.edu. For your IWTV News, I'm Devin Holcomb.
Thanks, Devin. And thank you, Lisa Rock. What? Freaky Friday at Iowa Western? But next up, the goal? The Nationals. After the break.
This is the story of a boy who didn't talk for a long time. The boy liked things to always be the same. Any changes would scare and upset him. The unknown was an unfriendly place. The boy was very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. He wasn't trying to be mean, it just made him feel uncomfortable. Sometimes he would flap his arms again and again.
One day, I found out I had something called autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I found my voice and learned all the ways I could live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Bye-bye.
Hi. Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert. Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help. You were probably gonna turn down the radio too, so you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right.
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
How many times have they won this thing? A lot. But as any coach or player will tell you, it never gets old. And of course, I'm talking about the Iowa Western women's soccer team. Now, the 5th-ranked Reivers run with their old pals from Indian Hills. Now, last time they played, all big blue, 3-0, but that was last time. The 5th-ranked team in the country kicks off the second season against a familiar opponent. Iowa Western sends in 9 shots in the first half. So close, but so far. 20 minutes in, Kawani Sosa, left foot, far post. Laura Chavez with the finish, and the Reivers are on the board. Big Blue settles in at the break with a 1-goal lead. Iowa Western limits Indian Hills to just 4 total shots in the game. Second half with the passing, and just inside the 18. Mariah Lucas with a laser, 2-0 Reivers. Big Blue 16 shots overall, 12 on goal, and the home team a dozen corner kicks. Paige Moser finishes this one in the 79th minute, and Iowa Western shuts out the Hills for the second time this season, 3-0.
I think it was a great match. I thought the girls made the adjustments in the second half and played absolutely fantastic. Didn't give a very, very good Indian Hills just a chance on goal, just shut them out.
I think it is true. Always the first one is hard because like nervous, excitement, everything. Like many girls have different feelings. So
we have, I think, a lot more talent than we did before. We had the belief last year, and I think we have that as well this year. So it's exciting to know that we have that much more talent going forward.
Sunday at 2 against the winner of North. Playing Indian Hills in the semifinal and not in a championship like we've done the last 2 years. So it was a little bit different, and that was the one that we were concerned about. And we felt if we get through this one, then I think our chances go a little bit better in the championship match.
Hey, at times it wasn't pretty, but you got 2 in the second half.
The Reivers win their 12th straight and will face Iowa Central in the regional final. Another nice day for the Region 11 championship game. The top seed playing without Player of the Year Laura Chavez, no problem. Kawani Sousa, right foot far post, and Iowa Western's off and running. Then in the 16th minute free kick, and it's an own goal. Veronica Herrera gets the credit, 2-0 Reivers. Late in the half, Sousa again. And it's 3-0 Big Blue at the break. Now the Big Dogs, 19 shots, 12 on goal, and the visitors just 4 at the keeper. Second half, last minute of the match. Kawani Sousa finishes off the hat trick. Iowa Western finishes off Iowa Central 4-0. The Reivers are the regional champs.
It's absolutely fantastic. It means a lot. It just goes to show that if you work hard and you're focused, you can reach your goals, and this time's no exception. yeah, we didn't have one of our best players today. I don't think we flinched at all. You saw it right from the start. We pressed them.
Of course. I take her place. I say, I'm going to play for you, Laura. And I did. And I scored for her. And that's how teams do, right? We play like a family.
Great. I mean, we are the champions of the region, and now we get to play in the district final. That's definitely exciting.
Number 22, Charlotte Hightower.
Just play our game. There's no trick, I don't think, to win. I think that if we step on the field and we play like we've been practicing, I think that the result will come.
This year's Coach of the Year award goes to Adam Sanchez.
It's a championship match. Same thing. You just got to solve problems. We don't know Western Wyoming very well, so they're going to be unfamiliar. We're going to do our best to do our homework, and we've got a few days to get prepared. But we'll enjoy this one tonight, but then it's just back to work.
Iowa Western will host Western Wyoming Friday, November 2nd for the Great Lakes District Championship. Game time, 2 o'clock out at the Reivers Sports Complex. And the winner wins a golden ticket to Nationals. And so as one season fades into the old sunset, another just coming into focus. And so it is with the Reivers wrestling team. Here's IWTV student Riley Teeton.
Wrestling season is upon us. Iowa Western hits the mat for its annual wrestle-offs. First up, 125. Newcomer John Sylvester and fellow freshman Dylan Stewart get off to a quick start. Sylvester with another takedown wins by decision.
The cardio is fine, but when you get out in front of people for the first time, you get a referee for the first time, and you get that adrenaline going, they gotta learn to control that so they're not blowing through all their energy right away. They gotta control those emotions a little bit better. College wrestling pretty well. These 2 days of wrestle-offs was their first time getting to experience a referee making the calls and stuff like that. So that gets better over the first month and a half.
It's a dominant performance from sophomore Thomas Lisher. The veteran secures a 19-3 technical fall.
So we have a lot of things to work on. The guys who won obviously have a lot of things to work on. Also, I'm along with that group. We're getting close to where we can be at the top, and I'm definitely thinking that this year's going to be our year.
To 174, Olin Bratton, one of 23 true freshmen on the roster, comes up big with a pin.
I was looking for the pin as quick as I could, and I wasn't going to stop till I got it. We're looking for a natty title for sure, and I think we're on the track to do that. No, I don't think anyone's working as hard as us.
A highly competitive group in the practice room, and I wasn't surprised to see that go into the wrestle-off.
The Reivers open their season in Idaho on November 8th. Iowa Western will compete in a tri-meet. For IWTV Sports, I'm Riley Teeton.
Thanks, Riley. Trick or treat at Iowa Western. And the treat, the teachers. And the trick, on the other side.
Hey, you.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education? What are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else?
Or will you dare do something different?
Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills. The smarts.
Yes, you.
You could be the teacher I never forget.
That'd be cool.
Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
Schedule your campus visit today. Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
Halloween. What comes to mind with the word Halloween? Candy, baby. I just love Halloween candy. But of course, I can't eat it because I'm old and sugar, you know. Well, this campus is full of the Halloween spirit. Well, how about the teachers? Here's IWTV student Larissa Lambertson.
Turns out trick-or-treating is not just for the kids. Faculty members at Iowa Western Community College feast on some spooky treats while competing for the best costume.
I mean, it's fun to participate, number one. You get to meet folks from different departments that you usually don't see. You know, just the creativeness, and we had a lot of fun in here today. It was fun to see everybody laughing and, you know, enjoying the moment.
We've been preparing for this for quite a while, so we're really excited to win today. We anticipated it.
We knew it was going to happen.
So I mixed the music, and then we just all kind of met, and Sarah had the idea of the first part, and then I did the rest, and then we all learned it, and thank goodness they were all really good dancers.
It was amazing. There was people from all over the college. I love the fact that we did a group effort. We did singles and we did teams. So we had a variety of contests, and yeah, I thought it was a great turnout.
Win or lose, the staff leaves with their stomachs full and smiles on their faces. Happy Halloween to all. With your Iowa Western News, I'm Larissa Lambertson.
Thanks, Larissa. So happy Halloween, everybody. And it's off to Thanksgiving we go. And so, for this latest edition of IWTV News, I'm JJ Davis, and as always, I'll see you at around campus.
IWTV is online. Like us, follow us, watch us.